As an ex-Muslim, this was one of the hardest topics for me to face, but I think it deserves honesty. I was taught that Islam is morally perfect for all times, so I assumed anything troubling was either misunderstood or propaganda. But when I actually read the sources for myself, I couldn't ignore them anymore. The Quran discusses marriage and divorce laws in Surah 65 Chor. In that verse, it gives a waiting period for women who have not yet menstruated. In classical Islamic law, this verse was understood to include girls who had not reached puberty. That means marriage was assumed to be possible before puberty. Otherwise, there would be no reason to regulate divorce for them. This interpretation isn't fringe. It appears in major classical tafsir like Ibn Kathir and Al-Tabari. Then there is the example of Muhammad himself. According to multiple hadith in Sahih al-Bukhari and Sahih Muslim, Aisha was 6 years old at the time of marriage and 9 when the marriage was consummated. These reports are part of the most authoritative Sunni collections and were accepted by mainstream scholarship for centuries. Aisha is also described in hadith as still playing with dolls, which aligns with her being prepubescent. When Muslims respond, they often say, "But this happened in the Bible too. I looked into that carefully." The Old Testament describes ancient cultures where marriage ages were younger than today, but it does not give command permitting sex with prepubescent children, nor does it present a prophet marrying a child as a moral example to follow. Biblical narratives describe history. Islamic law presents Muhammad as the perfect model for all people and all times. That difference matters. If Muhammad's life is the highest moral standard, then his actions don't stay in the past. They become permissible examples. And historically, Islamic law did allow child marriage in many societies based directly on these texts. This wasn't about judging people in history by modern standards. It was about asking a deeper question. If God is all-knowing and all-good, why would his final revelation normalize something that permanently harms children? That question is one I couldn't unsee anymore.